Hi traders, as you may recognized already, I think if you are an active trader, you very well recognized it, that the markets are tough, and not just tough, but they are something that we have never seen before, which is quite something in this world where we live through a COVID crisis, the start of the war between Ukraine and Russia, which was crazy in the markets. I remember exactly the time because we were in the Milan airport and the markets went crazy. So, but now we reached a point where we are living each day in the markets like we have never seen ever. Like, I don't know how it happened and how it happens with the world, but everybody was telling that by year the markets and overall the human population, the planet is crazier. And now just focusing on the markets, there is something new every day. And of course, we are algorithmic traders. This is why we don't care about emotions or anything like that. But it is a highly emotional world now. And patterns that have been great so far in the last years, they are not so good now. And when I am talking to my friends who are managers, developers, retail traders, prop traders, all of them are down by tens of percents, and it is completely normal. If you are in the Apex group, which is for the customer group for this EA, you know that even for that EA, the markets are very tough. And this is why I decided to analyze everything for the first 3 months of this era, the second presidency of Mr. Trump. And I'm going to analyze everything, and I already started to work on this very hard. Like, I analyzed 20 years of data. And if there are patterns that are kind of similar to this market that we are living now, and if you watched my previous videos, I was doing this with the ATG Gold Trader, which is now made a good percent this week. And I also published another package, set package for the Gold Trader, and I published its new signal as well, which made 4%, I think, since I published it. And this is with the new technique. Now I am going to focus on the Apex EA as the next one, and I am going to publish a new updated set package. The EA as it is now, as for like engine, the core strategy, features, is great. And I have some good, when I analyzed 20 years on multiple pairs now, I recognize some patterns, so I can use them. And also the V1 selective set files were the best ones for the Apex, even these times. So I have some points that I can use to make robust set files for this period. So I am going to release new set files, which are like a update that I am not usually doing these frequent, but with these markets now I must do it. I can't let the markets beat us in this game, and it is very tough. And I think if developers now are not working on this every day, they are going to fail, because you must analyze the markets, find patterns. If there have been a time in the past for a specific currency, so you have to analyze this one by one, as for the gold, for example, and then you have to like create those patterns and replicate them, adjust them to kind of the new technological waves as well, because now we are trading against many AI systems, and now I am not talking about the MQL5 AI robots, because those are mostly completely bullshit. I'm talking about the hedge fund that are developed by the biggest hedge funds, the best mathematicians and physicians and everything. So those ones, and therefore we have to also calculate these situations and create new sets, new kind of parameter ranges and patterns based on that. And I think I found some of these. I am still doing the research, but in the meantime I started to develop these set files, and I'm going to put it up to MQL5 live signal, and I think to my FX book as well, so all of you can take a look at it, how they are working. And in, I think, maximum 2 weeks, I am providing these new sets to every customer. I'm going to share a video about it, and also I'm going to share it in the group. So, and also I'm going to send out updates by email, and I'm going to publish it here on MQL5 as well for both platforms, MT4 and MT5. It is very important to stay updated, to watch all the news. Unfortunately, it is not good for your mental health, but if you are a trader, even if you are a algorithmic trader, if you develop EAs, you must watch the news, you must adapt your EAs to the markets. When I am trading, after that, I am not touching my not micromanaging anything. I am just letting them run, and then after a couple of months, I am reanalyzing the markets. And just one thing that, in my opinion, based on my analysis so far, one simple thing that I realized is that we are heading towards a very momentum-based market, because there have been times when the markets were pretty much flat, and there have been like very predictable trends, for example. Now we have very, very strong momentums and decisions that made like intraday, and those decisions and orders and like lows are usually made in months or years. So we have these very strong momentums, like these bubbles that are popping like every day, and therefore we have huge, mostly short-term trends, because the next day completely different things are going to happen, and we have to ride these short-term trends, which is my key focus on these new sets based on moving average trend confirmations, ADX, and the RSI indicator as the I think the perfect momentum based indicator, and price action patterns that are helping to decrease the noise and increase the strike rate, increase the to filter out the bad trades on the markets. And after the apex, I am going to go through all my other EAs because of course it is influencing everything, but I am still in the analysis process, and when I have a system, a whole system that I can rely on for the other EAs, it is going to be much faster and easier to create these new kind of set files. So don't worry, it is not going to take much after I finally published it for the apex. And yeah, I am publishing the new sets that I am using besides the previous sets, because I really like them as well, and they made great profit, and the whole system with 100% algorithmic trading is now at 104% gain. But yeah, the new sets that I just developed, I am going to publish it on MQL5 comment section. I'm going to also share it with you through Telegram. So stay tuned, it is going to be an interesting period, and I think if I can solve this, we can make a really good amount of pips in the markets, because at least we have momentum and stuff. So it is not a flat market or anything like that. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was like useful or interesting. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, because I am interested. Ciao.